Greetings, grace, and peace to you, beloved of God of Grace Lutheran Church. Pastor Ben here with another update from the pastor's desk. This one is for Friday, April 26th, 2024. I do want to begin this week just acknowledging and honoring the grief that we feel as a church family at the passing of Vic Lebsack. Your prayers for his family are very much appreciated. All those who know and love him are united in prayer right now. Of course, the family at this point has so much to process and so much to plan. We appreciate if you just hold off on contacting them for now. When we do have details about services for end of life for Vic, we will certainly let everybody know. And all those who have offered to help, thank you. I will be reaching out to you with details. But anyway, thanks again for your prayers, and we know that he is in the arms of God who loves him forever. I encourage you to read your Grace Happenings email, of course, from top to bottom each and every week. There are so many things going on. We are a busy and active congregation, thanks be to God. Lots of opportunities for fellowship, service, and worship. So please make sure that you're taking a look at that. Wanted to make sure to draw attention to the things that are happening with the youth. We have great things planned, great things on the calendar. I won't go into detail. They are in the email. And also, if you haven't checked out the youth board in the Sunday school hallway, I encourage you to do that. We have a featured youth of the month and all of the calendar updates and activities listed there, and so I encourage you to take a look at that as well, especially if you have kids. It's very, very helpful. This week, the young adults, in fact, it's tomorrow, the youngish adult group is going to be meeting at the Raleigh Ironworks, and that's going to be at 6 o'clock tomorrow on Saturday. And so I encourage you to please show up and bring a friend or two. You can let Allison or Amanda know if you're able to go, but it would be so great to share that time of fellowship together with the young-ish adults. This Sunday after worship, we will be hosting a meal for the youth who are headed to the youth gathering this summer in New Orleans. They're going to be cooking and hosting a wonderful Italian meal. So free will donation will be accepted, and I encourage you to attend that and to support that. It is absolutely a life-changing experience for young people to get to go and to experience life in faith with thousands of other young ELCA Lutherans. So that's on Sunday afternoon. Of course, we are still in the very heart of the School of Grace Easter Appeal, and this is their big fundraising time for the year, and they're what I consider to be the flagship ministry of Grace Lutheran Church, not only sharing the same building, but also sharing in mission. And the heart of the School of Grace is so beautiful. I get to see on a daily basis the way that kids are just affirmed and loved and lifted up there each and every day. There are different ways to give to the Easter Appeal. You can check the letter, or you can check, again, the Grace Happenings email for more details about that. But I encourage you to pledge generously to the school. Again, their ministry is absolutely amazing and affects the daily lives of young families in our community. So please make sure that you're keeping your eyes and ears out when we have temple talks and send letters and do all those things. And I ask you to pray and to search your heart and to give generously. The last thing that I wanted to mention is something that just kind of is coming about now, but I'm very excited about it. I talked last night, I'm recording this Thursday, so I talked about this last night with our Bible study group. Next Wednesday, May 1st, we will not have our regular weekly Exodus Bible study. Instead, what I'm inviting you to is a conversation and dialogue down at Holy Trinity Lutheran Church near the NC State campus. Holy Trinity is sponsoring and hosting a group called Churches for Middle East Peace. That's next Wednesday, May 1st at 6:30, and they're going to have a dialogue about what's happening, especially in Gaza and Israel right now. I'm sure some history behind all that, and just some conversation about how do we as Christians not only feel about that, but also participate, make our voices heard. And so I hope that you will join me for that. I know that if you're in choir, you can only stay for part of the time and then come back up here. We will have 7:30 choir on Wednesday, May 1st, but you're welcome down at Holy Trinity at 6:30. And then if you're not in choir, we can stay and participate for the whole thing. So I hope that you'll put that on your calendar. I think it's a really important discussion to have right now. Our prayers for peace continue to rise up for those who are in the Middle East. But I hope you have a wonderful, safe, and healthy weekend, and I will see you Sunday.